Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Quick update on the GMX N10. If you are here today and you have already bought any of the GMX N10, or you have not bought, I think not bought is a better answer. You have not participated in any of the GMX N10, just type in the chat box, not yet, not yet. The training will happen today. The training is going to happen from 12:30. So from now till 12:30, I want to quickly give you an update on the GMX N10. Okay, good. I can see a number of not yet, not yet, not yet. Excellent. Now, if you have not done it yet, can you tell me why you have not done it yet? I just need like 2 answers. I want you to preempt what I want to talk about because we're also paying attention to the pain points and trying to solve them. So why have you not done it yet? Is it because you don't fully understand it? Is it because it looks like it's going to require, that you buy a variety of products? What is your inhibition? What is holding you back from not having done it yet? So I'd like to get your thoughts very quickly on why not yet. Just 1 or 2 people will work, and then I'll share what I want to share. Okay, good. Someone says, I don't really understand. I don't fully understand yet because it looks like it's not exciting. Okay, Kikelomo. Not fully understanding, but it's not ready to purchase. I haven't understood the dimensions of vouchers, require lower dimensions of vouchers. Okay, I want to understand how it works. Fair day, I may not get as many PV. Okay, good. Okay, great. Now, so like I said, we're paying attention to the pain points, paying attention to what the challenges are, and then we're trying to fix them as we go. Now, the beautiful thing with the month of August is you have the new and you have the old. You have the new and you have the old. And the beauty of having that is when you don't understand the new, you can keep on driving on with the old. So if you don't understand how the new one will operate or how the new system will operate, very simple. Just keep driving on with what you understand while you pick up understanding on the GMXN. I wanted to use this meeting to further enlighten us and then also, do a little bit of clarification and some pain points that we observed and what we have done to take care of those pain points. Okay, so I like the fact that we don't understand fully yet. So I realized that in this month of August, there needs to be regular updates about this. There needs to be training on this, if you may ask, if you like, to ensure that it is perfectly understood. A few pain points to be identified and they'll be fixed as we go. It's all about service. It's all about helping everybody achieve the best that they can. So I will explain to you clearly how it will work. Now, but the beautiful thing is, in this month of August, there is the old still there. Of course, a few modifications based on the fact that we always do that every month. And then there's the new, which will be the future, which you need to try and understand as well so that you can maximize. Now, so very quickly, let me run down through the key essentials. I can see Yoma is in the room as well. So his training will just commence when I'm done with my explanations. So let me take us very quickly to the page. Okay, please pay attention to this. I think it will do us good. So right now, I hope you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, this is what the typical members page looks like. So you have an idea of, okay, so when you log in, this is what you see. So let me quickly explain so that it's very clear. This is how this works and this is what this means. So when you log in this way, you're going to see at your home, at the desk point, you see the personal health product. So you have the old, this is the new, essentially, GMX Monthly Rewards shows you the new on top. And then at the bottom of that, you have the old. So you have your GMXR is still there. Your GMXR2 is still there. Your GMXR3 is, the RP is still there. S1 is there, S3 is there. And the RPLs, we have 2 options, okay? Probably had a few more options here and there as the month progresses, but guess what? We're gradually exiting from here and moving into the personal single product voucher space. This is when we really begin to do exciting network marketing, and we want to ensure that everybody can, move with us into that train. We hope that the month of August will be sufficient for us to do this. But we'll pay attention to what the pain points are, and we'll see, what those potentials are as well. So this is what this is very quickly, if I can explain it again. What this is saying is, before now, the company has really been the one combining different products together to create different GMXs. That democratization, we want to do it. We want to allow distributors to be able to pick exactly what they want, be able to see the products for each of their independent values, be able to pick what they want and assemble it together to form what they can use. Now, please, can you hear me clearly? Somebody is saying that I am breaking. Am I breaking? Okay, good. It's the business network that's a challenge. So Adeline, please, your network, pay attention to it. It's your network. Somebody has bossed me privately. You can boss me publicly so that everybody can see what you're saying as well, and everybody can know that the internet is working in your area. You can hear me clearly, so that anybody who is not hearing clearly knows the reason why they are not hearing clearly. Okay. Oh, it's breaking. You can't hear. Okay, so it seems to be breaking in a number of places. Uh-oh. Okay, that means maybe it's my network actually that is poor. It's better now. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. So I'll progress. It's clear now. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, great. So when you log into your back office, this is what you see. You're going to see the options for the individual products. I want to explain it, and I'll do this regularly. So because we need to get this, because when we get this, it's going to be boom. Yeah, it's going to be boom. We're going to do more independently. We're going to do more collectively. We're going to do more, get into more places. And it'll be easy. It'll be easier, for the products to move. It'll be easier for people to achieve 20 PV. A lot of things will be easier. So how this works is, you pick the products you want, you assemble them together, and that's how you get the vouchers that you use for your GMX. Okay, this is how you get the vouchers used for your GMX. Essentially, you do this by just assembling the products that you want to pick. And if you want to get an understanding of how to assemble, for example, this is how the stockist will do it. They come to a page like this. If you're not a stockist, it means you request from a stockist and say, look, these are the products I want to buy. And then the stockist comes into their page here and they make the requests. Okay. They make their requests and then they pick products for you based on those requests. Now, there's something we have done over the course of yesterday till today to make this even better and faster and easier. And I'm going to share that with you in a jiffy. So let me go back to the dashboard. And let me go back to, what the products looks like. So essentially, the company is saying, instead of having 5K, 15K, 30K, and all those kind of things, every product is on one reward system. Every product is building your PV value for the month until you get to a target of, say, 20. And when this was shared 2 days ago, the minimum that you needed to do was aggregate products that will give you 10 PV. And we saw that one of the pain points that people had was aggregating products that will give you 10 PV seemed to be like a lot to cough out at once. So if you wanted to aggregate products to be equals to 10 PV, for example, with the 500 mils bitters, it meant you needed to buy 20 bottles, 20 bottles of 500 mils, sorry, 10 bottles, 10 bottles of 500 mils at 1 PV each will give you 10 PV. That would be 40,000. If you wanted to achieve the same thing with balm, for example, you need 24 balms to give you 1 PV. So 24 balms will be how much? It will be about 6,000 naira. So if you wanted to achieve 10 PV, that would be 60,000 naira. So we realized that 10 PV chunk was quite a mouthful for people. So, but we want people to be able to do it gradually and do it gradually and do it gradually and build it up. So what we have done is to make it easy, to make it easier for people to buy in chunks. If you want to do more than that, you can do more than that. What the company has done, if you look here, is the minimum PV that you can buy per time now is 2 PV. Okay, it's now 2 PV, meaning that if you want to activate, if you want to buy products, you can just look in that space. You can request for products that are equal to 2 PV. Every 2 PV will come with a voucher. So before, as of yesterday, it was 10 that you needed to do. So you need to accumulate a lot more. but now it's been reduced to 2. And what does that mean? It means I can buy 2 big 500 mils and I'll get a voucher for it. I can buy, 1 capsule. I can buy, how many capsules do I need to buy here? If I look at this table, I can buy 3 of fire and get 4 PV. That means I get 2 vouchers. I can do fat burner, 3 fat burners, I can get 4 vouchers. If I do 1 reader supplement, I get 2 PV. That's all. I don't need to do more than that. I can do, reader supplements and get a voucher. I can do restore and get 2 vouchers. I can assemble them together and get more. What that means is I can do it in small, small chunks. Now, my goal is that I want to achieve 20 PV before the month is over. But guess what? I can do it in smaller chunks and I can continue to aggregate it. Now, when I do aggregate it to 20 PV, I want to show you the potentials of what that looks like. Okay, so what has been done essentially is to ensure that it's easier. Okay, now someone says maybe it's not looking exacting for them, maybe I don't understand it fully. This is very simple. Every product that you buy now, and this has been a long-standing challenge of people asking, I want to buy just this one, I want to buy just this one, how do I get PV? That's the problem we want to simplify. Okay, and the first step was the breaking every product into their PV values. People seem to have it that if I needed to buy 10 PV, it was going to take more cash from me immediately. So stockists are already having challenges because the people were asking questions. I want just this, and the stockist is saying, look, you have to buy more. And the stockist is realizing I need to make it up. You don't need to make it up anymore. Okay, in the small volumes in which it is bought, they can be getting the vouchers and getting them together. You have a goal of ensuring that before the month is over, you have accumulated your 20 PV. Now, somebody's wondering, what if I don't accumulate 20 PV? What happens to me? Now, in this month of August, you do not need to worry about that. In this month of August, everything is going on as normal. Once you do any PV at all, you are active. Whatever, if it's 5K, if it's 15, if it's 30, if it's 60, whatever you do makes you active. Remember, this month is the last lap of the qualification for Singapore. So we're not holding any stops on you. You can drive. Okay, the idea is drive as much as you can, pick the products you like. Of course, there's another challenge happening in the market of where people are getting products at very, very good margins. And then instead of earning those margins, they are dumping the products, at cheaper prices and messing things up for other people. That will stop. And it will not stop because of nice preaching. It will not stop because of nice encouragement. It will stop because the system is designed to have a fixed, reasonable margin that everybody can play within. So, and typically that margin is somewhere between 10 and 15%. But Green Mondays is even more generous, and we're pushing the boundaries to that to as much as 25%. So when everybody does their PVs this way, so that it accumulates gradually, 2 PV, 2 PV, 2 PV, 2 PV. Guess what? By the time you enter that 10 different times, you are done for the month. Now, this is the goal. So before now, people buy a 5K pack and they think that's all that they need to buy. Okay, I'll tell you why that will not be all you need to do. You need to do more because, and guess what? The beauty of this is we still have the optional feel as well. So there's nothing compulsory saying that this must happen. But guess what? If you're a proper distributor, you love your company, you want to build a team, the natural, normal thing you will do is you will use your product. So this morning, I have used my products. And it's getting increasingly possible to ensure that every day you use your products. This morning, I put disinfectant in my water. This morning, I used the body wash. This morning, body butter. This morning, so all the products are, contact sports. I'm not actively, regularly drinking the bitters currently in the mornings because, I'm really okay. In the evenings is when I deal. But guess what? The products are becoming increasingly something you can use every day, more and more, more and more. So that's the breakdown of that. How does that work from a reward point of view? I'd like to show you that table again so that this is clear. This is how the reward works. Now, one of the things that are moved forward between before and now is the income potentials. This is a network marketing organization. The idea is that people will be empowered financially. Okay, they'll be empowered financially. Before now, on the GMX RPL, that was the reward that you had there. If anybody in your team was doing GMX RPL and it was one level below you, if you are working with the power of 4, in fact, it actually is more exciting than this. This is more exciting than what I'm looking at here. So good. So before now, if somebody was doing GMX RPL, you will earn 2,000 if you had 4 people under your team in level 1. Now you earn 4,000. By level 2, if you had 4 people who did their own 4 people, you will have earned 5,600. Now you earn 16,000. By level 3, if you are earning 16,000, okay, now you earn 64,000. That's where it begins to become times 4. If you're going to earn 64 by level 4, now you earn 256. Where you'll have earned 256,000 before, now you earn 1 million. Okay, so the beautiful thing with this is your income potentials increase, and increase as you gain leadership. So increase as you gain leadership. And then guess what? The beautiful thing with what we're doing today now is you can take it in small bites. One of the challenges that we thought we had before was, 10 PV, just do it twice. But you know what? People want to do it smaller. People want to get as they go. Some people are used to buying products less than 10,000 naira, less than 50,000 naira per time. They don't have enough capital to tie it all down together and do it at once. Fantastic. Do at your level and then upgrade as you go. Do more. And guess what? Before the month is even halfway, you probably have done 20 PV. Now, what will be the deterrent? What will be the challenge? If I don't do the full value, what will I be missing? Okay. I don't know if anybody has that question. Okay, thank you very much. I can see that. I use Peter's cap and fat burner. I love the new GMX 10. Someone says, this morning I've used my products, body wash, glow cream, disinfectant, and bitters. My children have 2 daily habits. Good. I use cleanser in the morning and beta capsule at night. Awesome. I think we should have a meeting where we discuss what we do daily with our products. So I think using our product daily gives us more confidence, gives us more, more posture. It's not about advertising and sharing this product every day. But if you are using it, then in your conversation already, there's a sense of confidence and posture that allows you to be able to get more done through from people. So quickly, let me explain to you what happens when I do not do my GMX up to 20. What happens? Now, remember, this is a conversation that begins not this month, but from next month. But from this month, we will spend quality time educating and educating, training and training, sharing and sharing, updates upon updates, so that you can get it. Okay? We're going to spend quality time making sure that that information is out there and you can get it. But you need to begin to understand now what is going to happen. What is the plan? Okay, and it's very simple. Somebody's wondering, how will I be active? Does it mean that being active now will cost me 80,000 naira? No. Being active now, based on what we have done, is once I buy products worth 2 PV, which will give you 10 PV, 10 PPV. PPV is personal PV. So PV is product value. PPV is personal product value. What it means very simply is when I buy this product, what I will get personally as a growth in my PV towards my rank achievement is 5. But what my team will enjoy from me is 1. Very simple. If I buy something that is 2 PV, my team will enjoy 2 PV. I will enjoy 10 PPV. If I take these vouchers and I do 20 PV, by the time I've done my 20 PV of products, I will have gained 100 PV and my team members will have gained 20 PV. Very simple. Okay, so what the company is saying is these PVs are the things you use to grow your rank. So of course, you know that associate is 60 PV. You know that senior associate is 250 PV. You know that 1 star is 1,000 PV. You know that 2 star is 4,000 PV. You know that 3 star is 16,000 PV. You know that 4 star is 64,000 PV. This PV grows when people sign up in your team. This PV grows when you do your GMX. This PV grows when your team members do their GMX. Now, guess what? This is a leverage game. So the more you are doing something and you're following a habit and your team members are embracing the same habit and they are doing the same things, the more your PV value grows. Now, in this company this year, we want to ensure that we grow Ruby directors. We want to ensure that we grow Emerald directors. We want to ensure that we grow Black Diamond directors. We want to grow, okay, the trajectory of how this operates. We want to grow it. Now, because we want to grow it, it's very simple. People, we need to do signups, get people on board, and then do their GMX. Now, the GMX has been demystified and simplified to everybody knowing 500 meals gives you 1 PV, and then gives the person who did it times 5. 200 mil, 250 meals gives, you need to buy 3 to get 1 PV. But guess what? It gives the person who bought it 5. The capsules, okay, the reader capsules, supplement, gives you 2 PV for buying 1. The fire, if you buy 3, it will give you 4 PV. So you have the different products and the different PV values that they give you. Now, what the company has done is, what you now need to buy per time is 2 PV value, which gives you 10 personally. Okay, so it's still GMX 10 because what it gives you personally is 10. And guess what? As you're doing it, it's growing your points, and you can do it as frequently as you want. Of course, now it means more vouchers. Apparently, we need to invest more time in training people how to use their vouchers. Okay, so for example, by the time you do 20 PV, you probably have 10 vouchers that you need to load at your back office. Okay, maybe your upline can teach you how to load it. Maybe we'll do more trainings on how to load it. Maybe, you know, whatever. Well, you need to get it loaded more and more so that people can get to see, okay, good, this is my 20 PV for the month is complete. So everybody has raised 20 PV. Now, what happens to me if I don't make it? Very simple. We're going to be, what we're working on is implementing a principle of what you give is what you get. Can somebody type that in the window and say what you give is what you get? So just type what you give is what you get. Let me be sure you're hearing me. What you give is what you get. And I'm going to explain what that means. What you give is what you get. Good. Thank you very much. I can see the first person. What you give is what you get. Anybody else hearing me? What you give is what you get. Good, 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 good. Now, how do you get what you give? Very simple. The company is saying, if I do 20 PV, yeah? Someone said, how? Good, I'll show you. If I do 20 PV, let me show you the table again so that's clear. If I do 20 PV, then on my team members who do 20 PV, 10 PV, 5 PV, everything available in what they are doing is what I'll earn. But if all I do in the month is 2 PV, then instead of earning 4,000, I've done 10%, so I will earn 400. Instead of earning 16,000, I've done 10%, I'll earn 16. Instead of earning 64,000, I've done 10%, I'll earn 6,400. Instead of earning 250,000, I'll earn 25,100 from my team because I did 2 PV. So if I do 2 PV, then what I will earn on my team members is to a maximum of 2 PV. If I do 10 PV, then what I will earn for my members, I will earn to a maximum capped at what? Of 10 PV. So I will earn 2,000, 8,000, 32,000 based on my own PV. But once I do 20 PV, I will earn all that there is to earn. There is no need for me to do more than 20 PV. So if my downline does 100 PV, 1,000 PV, I will still earn the full value because I did 20 PV. Now, in case you're wondering, why would my downline do 1,000 PV? Because when I want to change my rank, it is people who are not thinking about their ranks that are thinking, let me be doing 2 PV, let me be doing 5 PV, let me be doing 1 PV. Because your rank is not going to change that way. What will make your rank change is that you have a sizable volume you are doing monthly, and your team members are doing as well. Then, of course, I want to qualify for Singapore. If I want to qualify for Singapore, guess what happens? It means I need to ensure that my PV grows. While I'm ensuring that my PV grows, what's going to happen? I'm going to have my PV jumping. You know, I can do 1,000 in a month. I can do 500 in a month. I can do big, you know, somebody, for example, moved from 5,000 PV to about 10,000 PV in 1 month. That's 5,000 PV. Now, guess what? If the upline did 2 PV, the upline will earn 100 Naira on that person. But the upline did 20 PV, the upline will earn the full value of those PVs. Okay, Patrick, you might say, I don't really understand. I need someone to put me through. Don't worry. This month, we're going to do this from time to time. We're going to make it into infographics. I'm going to type into Word, English, so that it's clear. It's very simple. When you come on board this business, there are a few key things you want to achieve. You want to earn phenomenal income. You want to be financially free. And you want to ensure that you're doing this as you are growing your team, your rank is growing. The company recognizes ranks. And those ranks are based on PV, point value. Our currency for ranks is PV. So I say point value, product value. Every product has a value. The product value of what your team is doing, either in new signups or in monthly purchase, grows your rank, grows your PV. So if you come on board, for example, and you buy a bronze pack, you have 40 PV. When you do your GMX and you do 20 PV, you now have 60 PV. You are a senior associate. Okay? If somebody else signs up in your team as bronze, that person is signing up with a pack that is a 20 PV pack. That 20 PV gets added to your own 60. Now you have 80. If you sign up on that bronze, that 20 gets added to your own, now you have 100. This is how your PV grows. As your PV grows, once your PV gets to 250, you now become senior associate. Once your PV gets to 1,000, you now become 1-star. As your PV gets to 4,000, you now become 2-star. This is how the ranks work. The back engine of how your PV grows is signups, team building, and personal purchase, called GMX. GMX is an acronym for GM Extra, Green Monday Extras. They are extras. So when I'm purchasing every month this way, this is how it happens. Now what the company has done is every product now has a point value. So I can either buy a product combo. There will still be product combos. I can buy a product combo that is GMX N10 or GMX N20 that will give me the number of vouchers. Or I can be buying small in 2 PV values until my 20 PV is done. Okay? If I want to earn more, I do more. If I want to earn at a particular level, I do less. It doesn't affect whether I will earn from signups or not. To earn from signups, I just need to do a minimum of 2 PV and I am fine. So if I buy 2 of this for 8,000 naira, and that's all I do in a month, I'm qualified to do my signups, earn on all my signups. I'm not bothered. The only place where my income will be what I give, what I get, is with other people who are doing their monthly purchase. If I want to enjoy a part of their monthly purchase and earn the reward from their monthly purchase, we can be in the billions, then I need to do my GMX up to 20 as well. Okay? So that's what that is. So if there are any questions, I would like to take those questions before we switch over to Yoma's presentation, which will be going on immediately after this. Okay? I took this time because somehow they wanted to give a 30 minutes break. So I felt let's maximize that time because we need to do this. And we need to do this like regularly, every 2 days, every 3 days. We need to ensure that people get to understand the sparks so that people can utilize them. And if there are many questions and we need to push that training, we will, but I think we can still accommodate it. Okay, the answer is thanks for making Immune 2 PV. Everyone can participate. Scaling is possible for those who want to do more. Awesome. Okay, anybody else? Anything else? Is it clear? If it's clear, let's get a census for clear. If it is clearer to you, we have 46 people in the room, just type clear. Okay, clear. If I want to get a GMX 20 voucher, so Abel is asking if I want to get a GMX 20 voucher, how much does it cost? There's no GMX 20 voucher. Okay, there is only, what we've done now is there's only one voucher type. It is a voucher that has 2 PV and gives you 10 VV personally. If you do 20, you can do 10 of that to get 20. You can do 50 of that to get 100. You can do more and more of that as you like, but there's only one voucher type, and it is a 2 PV, 10 PPV voucher. It gives you 2, and it gives you 10, and it gives your team members 2. Okay, someone is asking, because I can see people that is clear for. Someone says, please kindly explain how I can use N10 to do upgrade, e.g. Platinum to VIP. Okay, Engineer Magic Economy, that will become more available from next month. So this is the plan. The plan is, we know that Platinum is 240 PV. VIP is 480 PV. Between 240 PV and 480 PV is 240 PV. So if you can aggregate 240 PV together with these products, then we have enough products to move you, as you can use it for upgrade from Platinum to VIP. This will kick in hopefully by September. Okay. Clearer now, clearer now, clearer now. How about those that have not feel they are 4 and have been buying? That's fine. If you don't have your 4 yet and you're buying, every purchase you make gives you personal PV that grows your rank as well. So the first step is get in and get started. The second step is, use your product. So you're currently in the stage of using your product. The third level is getting to high gear. Okay. And then the fourth level is share with friends. These 4 things you need to do to build your organization and build your team. So if you're still just buying the product, you've not got your 4 yet, that's fine. It counts for you as well. Does this apply to overseas or just Nigeria? Now, it applies to overseas, and guess what? For overseas, it even gets exciting. So what we have currently, the GMX N10 is N for Nigeria. We have a GMX C10 for Canada. Now, for now, you can use what is available for Nigeria like you normally would. But we have something better for Canada to say, look, for example, Canada doesn't have 500 mils, they have 250 mils. Their 250 mils is more expensive than the value you get it for in Nigeria. So their 250 mils is more PV in Canada than in Nigeria. So you have all of those beauties for the overseas market as well. So loading, we'll have specific, dollar value for Canada, Canadian dollar value for this. We'll have different, whatever mixes for different countries as we progress. Sandra is saying, please, I'm new here. I don't fully understand some of the things you have said. No problem, Sandra. We're going to be having these trainings regularly. Training is 12 p.m. every day, throughout this month. In some of those days, I will come in for like 30 minutes and talk about these packs. I will type up and send it to the groups. I will do some infographics to ensure that it's abundantly clear. It's important that we're all clear. For someone that bought 10 PV yesterday, can I have 5 vouchers instead of 1? Yes. Somebody who bought 10 yesterday will get their extra vouchers. So they'll now have 10. So we're changing from you having to do 10 PV before you get a voucher, so you get more vouchers. Yes. Can the new bronze sign-ons accumulate 40 PV by product combo? Yes, they can. Effective from September, we'll be working with this. But if in the month of August, if they still want to do it, it'll be manual. So it'll be that they will look at it, calculate it, get the value, pay the value, and then we'll give them a bronze voucher. But we're looking at seeing how we can make it a bit automated from September. Can't I use it to upgrade now? You can. If you make the payments, it will, but it will not be, it will be like manual. So you'll be like, you have identified the value, you pay the value, you don't get the N10 vouchers, you actually get an upgrade voucher, which may not look like the value that you paid, but it will work for the same purpose. It's clear and exciting. I don't understand the voucher aspects. Tutu, don't worry. Every purchase you make from the company, and maybe you don't understand this, and maybe this needs something that will apply for everybody as well. Every purchase you make from the company, every purchase comes with a voucher. Before now, GMXR, GMXR2, GMXRPL, GMXRP, bronze, silver, gold, upgrade. Every time you interact with the company, you must get a voucher. That voucher is what you need to load in your back office to grow your rank value. That voucher is what you load in your back office to create earnings. So I'm just saying that those vouchers you are getting before, you are getting vouchers now, not for the 60,000 naira combos, not for the 30,000 naira combos. You get voucher now for every 2 PV that you buy. Okay, somebody shout hallelujah. As a stockist, do I pick on behalf of my downline? Oh yes, as a stockist, you order for your downlines. When they come to you, once they assemble what they want to assemble, what I advise stockists to do is very simple. So stockists, I'll say, do every product, try and do like a carton of every product, such that when your downline members come and they say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, once it's up to 2 PV, give it to them and assign the vouchers. Simple. The teams should do, if you understand this very well, teams should do more. People that were incapacitated before because they couldn't puts in bulk cash, or people who felt they are mixing the products with things that cannot sell very well. They can focus on what they can sell. You can see where your team is going. You can see what your team wants to buy, supply them, and then they pick it from you. Stockists, we need to be a bit more proactive in not waiting for others to make our orders. Make your order. Tell yourself, this month, I want to do 1 million. You have the cash, load it up. Your team members come and say they want hand wash, give them hand wash. They say they want bitters, give them bitters. They say they want fire, give them fire. Try and understand what your team members want, provide for it, and then let the run rate increase. Okay? Any plan for United Kingdom? Oh, yes, there's a plan for United Kingdom. We have the plans in place for everything already. It's just for the system to be ready to upgrade and have them. Okay? That means that someone upgrading to VIP will have like 240 vouchers. Yeah, about 120 actually. No, but really, what we'll just give them is an upgrade voucher. If they're doing it together at once, if they're doing it gradually, maybe. If they're doing it at once, and you'll be at once, they basically have an upgrade voucher. Okay, sir. Very simple. I love it. Okay. I think this is good because I can use the voucher for any product mix. Okay. So thank you very much. I think that clarifies. I didn't expect that this meeting would be so long. But ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. Don't be overwhelmed. If it's not fully clear yet, I assure you it will be fully clear. We will do everything. We will teach it. We will label it. I will do slides. So this is basically, trying to cash into a 30 minutes vacancy that we had. We'll create slides. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure that this is abundantly clear. Okay. Now, today we have training, and I'm sure maybe Yoma is wondering, will I be taking too much time? What, Yoma, will I, if you don't take this training, we'll take another training right now. So let's do it. I think we can do it.